me, and welcome back to the every character's blue and green moves. Next would be Olimar. Olimar has no blue or green moves, but he does have a little bit of super armor on his down bit, and it is super armor, so that happens. Very cool. Lucario doesn't have anything either, but he does have a couple frames, there it is, of intangibility on his counter, just like all the others. It's nothing really special, but I mean, it's all fancy and stuff. And then he shows up from behind. He literally teleports behind you. Does a very long kick, and then he goes on with his day. Rob's one was kind of interesting because it's kind of weird that he has it, but his up special on the ground has a little bit of intangibility on it. To frame 2 for 3 frames. Frame 2 for 3 frames he has intangibility, and it does not work in the air. There. Only on the ground. Toon Link. And now finally, after bragging and bagging on the links for so long, he still has nothing. Wolf. Waruf. Basta Waruf. Just like with Fox, I think it was. His down B got, there it is, some intangibility just for that little while. There you go. And then he's back to punching bag. This one is interesting because it wasn't always this way. He'll just up tilt to get some intangibility on him, which is his where come on, there you go. There it is, his whole head and his arm. Pretty sure it used to just not have the head. Oh, and his other thing is, of course, Pocket. So much intangibility for so long, a great pseudo air dodge. Or just pseudo dodge in general. Just that it has a bit more lag on it. Now, Mega Man's pretty overpowered because he's blue all the time. On his down tilt, he's got them, his heels light up, his whole ankles. His up tilt, there it is. 3 frames of intangibility before the whole move comes out. He's got his up special, but this is only grounded. He gets those 4 frames of intangibility. He does not get that in the air. Oh, he does. Oh, I didn't. It was right. It was like literally right under the thing that said 1, 2, 3, 4 frames on the ground, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, refit trainer. She gets some intangibility on up tilt, which makes it a great anti-air. Oh, it gets intangibility before the arm even shows up, but there you go. Full on intangible arm. Her up smash gets blue as well. Full body intangibility. So that's pretty effective. Rosalina gets intangibility on her up tilt. On her head. Which is kind of awkward, but I guess since that's what she's hitting with, Mario hits with the hand, that makes sense. His hand would get intangible, but she's using her head. What a weirdo. Speaking of up smashes, no one did actually, but up smash gets intangibility on her head as well. The whole thing, lots of it. Lots and lots of intangible head. Little Mac. This one's gonna be a bit interesting because he's got quite a bit of stuff. So let's just start off with some of the easy stuff that we already know. He's got armor on all his smash attacks. There's that great armor there. It's only when the move comes out. There it is. But not when he's charging up or nothing. There it is. Oh yeah, and you get a quick special zoom if you hit him with the after armoring an attack. That's fun. He's got intangibility on his side special. That would be Jolt Haymaker. Oh, wow. On the start of it, and then it goes, his whole body gets intangible, and then it goes to just his legs. For what looks like, yeah, for the first half of it. That's frame 1. Frame 1 intangibility on Jolt Haymaker. That's pretty good. He gets none of it in the air, though. This move, oh, well, the armor builds up, of course. Okay, so it's heavy armor, it looks like. But still. Or maybe it's percentage or knockback based. Either way, he's got a pretty good amount of armor on that. His up special, his only recovery, he gets some frame 1 intangibility, and then for 3 frames. So that's a good out of shield option, though it's also not because he sucks in the air. He also does get intangibility on the air version as well for the first 3 frames. And then just like all the others before him, counter frame 3 intangibility. His counter. Oh, what? He looks like he got hit. But in actuality, he hit you. It doesn't do much damage. And it's because he's short-lived as well. The intangibility just ends as soon as it starts. Greninja, just like a bunch of the others, his intangibility is on his counter. Oh, it goes from his body to his head and his feet. Or foot, rather. Just the one foot. But like a lot of his head, because as you can see, like, the fingertips are blue. That looks weird. That looks really weird. Greninja's got a weird counter, because he can change the direction he attacks, but, you know, it's still mostly the same way. Oh wait, it's Greninja. There he shows up. And there's his intangibility. Then he can show up, kick you in the face, and then just move on like nothing ever happened. There it is. There's his dive downwards. He can also hit you upwards. Oh wow, he actually gets a whole lot of height from this. Now, because the brawler is customizable, this is a little bit finicky to work with, but the one thing that they will always share is up smash has intangibility on the leg for a decent portion of the move. The other one he's got is neutral special 2, this thing. But it only works when you get somebody. And as soon as you get him, full body invincibility. His up special, his second up special, the helicopter kick, he gets... his legs go intangible for basically the whole thing, in the ground and in the air. Down special 2, which is that. It's like Zero Suit's down special. Bouncing fish, the feint... wait, no, that's Sheik. This is Fuukei. But yeah, he gets this intangibility on his feet. Only on the startup though. Now we've got his third down special, the exploding kick thing, which has some armor on it. There it is, but only at the end of it. And this works in the air and on the ground. Yeah, during the kick. There it is. Yeah, there's your intangibility on his neutral special. Not intangible, his armor. What the heck? His armor. His armor. Down special 3, which is to nobody's surprise, counter, which of course has intangibility. It has to, it's a counter. And lastly, we've got up special 3, which is this thing, which has intangibility on his arm. He's out of frame. Get back. I can't see. And he gets it in the air as well. None of the first special moves. Only 2s and 3s have blues or greens or armor, and absolutely nothing is on side special. Next, we've got Mii Sword Fighter. Blue and green moves aren't so generous on the other 2 Mii fighters. So Mii Brawler, he's got plenty. He's got his up smash, he's got his special moves, he's good to go. Mii Sword Fighter also has some, but it pales in comparison to the Brawler. He's got up special 1, which is this thing. Which also works in the air. He gets quite a bit of this intangibility. He's also got down special 1, which is, wouldn't you know it, it's a counter with intangibility. Wow, so impressive. He's got nothing on his neutral specials, or his side specials. His second down special, but it only works when you hit your opponent, so this thing. And then he gets blue. You get some intangibility. So I guess when they're about to hit you, you do this. You reflect them, and then even if they were about to hit, even if they were or could have hit you, they just can't now. That's all he's got. That's all the sword fighter has got. We've got the Mii Gunner, who in a very unfortunate turn of events has nothing. The brawler just took everything, leaving nothing for the sword fighter or the gunner. That greed got the best of him. Palutena's got some pretty dumb moves. Forward tilt. What does she need intangibility on? And forward tilt her arm. Obviously. It's not like this giant staff takes care of that or nothing. Dash attack. Dash attack is, we all know how good this is. The full upper body intangibility, and then it just lingers on the shield and the arm for a bit longer. It's good. Back aerial, she uses the shield again, which is why she gets some more invincible back air. So dumb. And it's fast. Like, just dumb fast. And then of course, she's got a counter, which of course means full body intangibility. Palutena's counter? Well, that's the reflector, so you gotta be up close and personal to make it hit. There we go. And blast them away. Full body intangibility. Pac-Man! Why is he here in Smash Brothers? I don't know. I guess he saw food. He thought there was food. And he showed up, he's like, where's the food? Got up tilt intangibility though. So like, it goes nowhere though, so good luck anti-airing with something that can barely reach anyone. Okay, let me just... It's pretty quick though. Got him. Then he's got a side special, which is interesting, because as soon as he eats the pellet, he gets full body super armor. There's some, well, he armored it, yeah, he took 24. There it is. Great super armor. They got Ruben. Whoop-de-doo. We've got some Ruben up in here. But alas, he doesn't get much. He's only got some intangibility on his down special, Nosferatu. And even then, it's only when he's caught an opponent. There it is, some intangibility. And then it's only for once he's caught him. After that, it's over. That's all he's got. First, we'll do the simple one. Down special. He's got his counter, which of course will have his intangibility for a little. Oh, that's very short-lived. His thing. Oh, great intangibility. He has to take the whole time to do all this stuff. And then he's got his other one, which is his arts. As soon as it's activated, he gets quite a bit of intangibility. Or a good portion of that animation. And we'll just cancel that, and then we'll just have him select one. And as soon as he's selected, yeah, frame one intangibility. Bowser Jr. does not get blues or greens. He does get a little bit of armor though on his side B, his clown cart, whatchamacallit's dashing off, wrecking, causing some mayhems. Well, he armored that, but more than that, he also can armor a little bit more if you get the spin. It's not super armor, it's heavy armor, but he definitely does have armor. And we got Duck Hunt. Duo, because there's two of them. He's got none. Rio, okay, Rio, this guy. He's a little bit tricky to deal with, not gonna lie. Yeah, this is why his command inputs gets him a little extra special stuff. So start off simple, up tilt, heavy up tilt, which is not the tap, it's the hold. He's then got his up smash on his arm. His intangible arm. For quite a bit, honestly. It's a long time. His up air has intangibility. On the arm again. Really liking that arm of his. His up special on the ground gets intangibility. For a single frame, so good luck finding any use for that. It also happens in the air for that one frame again. But if you were to do the command input, which is forward, down, down, forward. There it is. He gets intangible arm before the move even starts, and then gets full body intangibility. And then it goes to his arm again. All, okay, for a good rise. and then do it again. When he does it in the air, it's basically the same thing. Side special. Gets intangible legs. For the whole thing. Also, wait, this is the tap, and then this is the hold version. Yeah, he gets tons of intangibility on his legs. This is the command input version. It's exactly the same. It's just that now it's stronger. 15, 18. Yeah, and then he's got his down special, which is weird. According to how what they sell us, it can tank the first hit. It can tank a single hit, but it also can't tank everything. That's breaking through the armor. But if I charge it enough, then he'll tank it. So that one hit super armor scales depending on how long you charge it. Next up, we've got Ken, who is way more difficult and weird to deal with. He's got awkward command inputs. So first things first, we've got up tilt heavy, which is the hold version. It's a clone of Ryu. Of course, he's gonna have the same thing, not the tap, the hold. When you're up close to someone's face, you can hold. I don't get the character. Okay, so this is weird to me, but when you're at point blank, so not far away, where you can do this, but like right up in their face, you do this, and this move gets him an intangible upper half. I don't know why this works, but it clearly really is like a Little Mac's forward smash angle down, does all the damage, but sends them nowhere. I always thought I saw people doing this, because it's the same animation, very clearly it's the same animation. But one is jab, one is an up tilt. Then we've got forward tilt, but when you tap it, they give your leg intangibility. I'm not sure why the light version gets intangibility, but the heavy version doesn't. Up smash has intangibility on the arm. Then we've got side special, which is the same kick, but here's what's different. The attacking leg doesn't get intangibility. The pivoting leg does. So Ryu, both legs got it, but for Ken, it's the one that stays on the ground. Doesn't matter if it's command input either. They just don't give him intangibility. It also works in the air. Oh wait, hold the phone. The aerial version switches it. Now the attacking leg gets intangibility, but the pivoting leg doesn't. That's weird, man. On the ground, it's the pivoting leg, the one that stays on the ground. In the air, it's the attacking leg, the one that rotates around him. Oh, his up special, the normal Shoryuken gets that one frame of intangibility, which probably means he gets that same one in the air as well, same like Ryu. But he's known for his fire one, and that one is exactly the same. But then we've got the command input version, which is yeah, the same way it works. That first frame intangibility on the arm, followed by full body intangibility, returning to intangibility on the arm again. And it works in the air as well, the same way, whether it's on fire or not. Maybe. Yeah, on fire, it's exactly the same. When it's on fire, it switches arm, full body, arm. That one right there. This crescent kick, I believe it's called, which is quarter circle forward. Whatever. This move gets an intangible leg, and then of course he's got the same focus attack. Can tank the first hit, but can tank stronger hits depending on how long it's charged. Yeah, Cloud has got intangibility on a couple moves. He's got his down tilt, just like a Mega Man, except for him, it's only on the one leg and on the knee, it looks like. Not the part of it that actually matters, which would be the one on the ground, the extended foot. His intangibility is on all his specials, but only when he's got his limit. So first things first, we've got ourselves some limit blade beam on the ground. There's some intangibility. All the way until the move is just shot out of him. And it works the same way in the air. There goes that blade beam. He's then got his side special limit cross slash. There it is, intangibility. Only for the start though, the rest of the move is as normal. And then he's got his up special limit, climb hazard, which has this scoop and rise, and that works the same way in the air. Scoop and rise. Only his limit and his down tilt. Korin has a few moves. First things first is the pin jump. There you go. Some intangibility on him. but only on the build-up. Down special is a counter, so of course that'll have some intangibility on it. The dragon counter, which has the vertical reach. They don't show any blues or greens. I guess you just have to assume they're invincible. Oh, but there, you see that? It was, as soon as the dragon transformation ends, turns back into the human form and gets a little bit intangibility during it. Then you've got up special from the ground. There we go, full body intangibility on the charge just before the ascent. And of course that works the same way in the air. Bayonetta. Bayonetta has not been so lucky with the blues and greens draw. All she's got is her down B. Her counter, which is that, that's funny because she's a witch. And that's all she's got, only for like the first roll. But it's a pretty long time, because, oh yeah, because it turns from the counter into the bat within thing. This should be incorrectly timed. There we go, bat within shows up. Shows, and then she comes back. So bat within is nothing. But what isn't nothing is witch time. Witch time actually, yeah, no. She gets full intangibility for the entire backflip now. And then she gets it a little bit after, so you can continue doing the flip, or you can stop, but you'll still be intangible afterwards. Now we move on to the Smash Ultimate newcomers. Starting with Inkling. Now, Inkling was the one to reveal Smash Bros. 5, so it makes sense for her to have absolutely nothing. Ridley, on the other hand. Ridley has actually got a couple intangible moves, starting with Up Tilt. Spammable, does good damage, can kill at better percents, the whole head, arm, and wing. Then it stays on the wing, intangible. So, spammable, comboable, good damage. Up smash. I feel like people don't realize how good his up smash is. It reaches really far behind him and in front of him. Does good damage, a good hit, pretty quick kills. And it's intangible, with excellent reach as well. It's a good move. People should be using this more often. Down special, the skewer, but not exactly the skewer itself. It has to be a skewer with the hit. And killed him. There we go, full body invincibility. During this I've got you now phase, we've got up special angled up, and this is this part actually matters. Up special angled up, the tips of the wings get intangible, which is why it's so difficult to beat. Up special angled forward, which is the one where he dips forward and down. It's the same thing, the wing tips again. Up special angled backwards, which is when he goes back into up. Tip of the wings. However, he does not get any intangibility when it's angled down, which is the only time he uses his foot instead of his wings. But this becomes a very devastating meteor, and it's a meteor throughout the entire move. No intangibility. Simon is pretty lackluster, he's pretty bland, kind of unfortunate. He gets his up B, his knife rising thing, there it is. He gets blue on the start of it, which would make this a good out of shield option. Frame 5, intangibility for 2 frames, and then he just rises with the knife. It works the same way in the sky. See, it's so fast, you don't even see it. There we go, 2 frames of intangibility on up B on the ground, 2 frames of intangibility on up B in the air, and then he's done. King K. Rool. He's important. Why? Because he's got belly armor. Belly armor is his super armor with a limit of, well, you can take it for a while. But starting off, we've got side taunt, which is belly armor. So you get to mock your opponent while taking their hit and being unaffected, well, mostly unaffected. He's also got his forward tilt for some belly armor on it as well. If I could just, there it is. But only when he sticks it out, so it's kind of difficult to get this area right here because his whole move is pretty fast, and like his clap is fast. He just beat out that fireball. It's pretty strong. He's got his up tilt, which is a very quick move, very quick kill move, good vertical reach, intangibility on the whole arm, the whole time. Decent power, decent reach, decent verticality. It's a pretty good move. Then you got his down smash, the most infamous move of all time. It is the K. Rool move. His down smash. His down smash has got armor, but I don't know how I'm gonna hit it with this. You know what? It also works as a dodge, of course, so There it is, there's the armor. Up smash, very fast up smash. Frame 6, good power, good verticality, good reach, and an intangible head. And then he falls. Also. Where is it? Come on. Okay, we'll do it this way then. There it is. He gets some belly armor in front of him as well. Dash attack has got some belly armor on it as well. Strong move, fast move. Boom! Just power through. He's got his neutral air. Another big old belly armor move. Only in front of and a little under him. But if I can get it, there it is. Some belly armor being used right there, right there. There it is. Down aerial, which is a little bit tricky to you know, let the belly armor get hit, but it is there. Okay, we're doing it this way. There it is, belly armor. Up aerial, which has intangibility on his head. Oh, big squat. Intangibility on the head for a good while. He's also got belly armor. But intangibility plus fast move plus strong move. There we go. You're gonna hit them with the move before they hit your armor. Down special, which though the counter works only in front of him, he gets full body intangibility. For a good while, honestly. Pretty good. Oh, he gets full body invincibility for his counter. The others go intangible. K. Rool goes invincible. He's got his side special, which has heavy armor, which has since been buffed, so there's a lot of armor here. A lot of it. Look at that, nothing happened at all. During all of that, he hit me with 2 fireballs, I didn't even react. His neutral special. The blunderbuss, but not the cannon itself. Not even the inhaling, but you gotta inhale the opponent, and then, well, the opponent goes blue. And that's what's funny. That's what it is. It's a weird move. It's a move that turns your opponent blue. Isabelle, not so lucky. Not even her up tilt has blue and blue. Doesn't go blue. She's only got her pocket a move, which is not even hers. She robbed that from villagers, and that's all she's got. Incineroar is gonna hurt you. Starting with up tilt, which is intangibility on his head. So this is combo move, good reach. Yeah, that's gonna hurt you a long time. Down tilt as well. That's why it's so useful to 2-frame opponents with it, because the whole legs, both of them, go intangible. And it scoops under, so it's very easy to 2-frame with them and then combo that into the forward tilt. He's got his up smash, which gives him intangible arms, and it reaches all the way behind him as well. He's got his neutral special, which is the most interesting of his moves. Frame 5, full body invincibility. But then his arms are invincible for the whole thing. He's got his up special, which gives him intangible arms on the rising, but not on the fall. It's decent heavy armor. His side B, not the move itself, but well, it's got heavy armor. There it is. There's my heavy armor. Yeah, when he's caught a guy, yeah, once he's caught someone, it's heavy armor the whole way through. Even all the way up to the victory animation that he does. There it is. I got a little bit of armor, even though the move was over. I could have done a shield, but instead I did a victory pose on him. Also, his revenge counter does not give him intangibility because it's not a normal counter. Piranha Plant. He's got forward tilt, intangibility on his teeth, which is very specific to him, but only on this first part. Only the first bite, not the second one. His up tilt though, full head intangibility. And he gets to look weird the whole time. His forward smash, he gets an intangible head during the important parts of it. The important swing. His up smash gets intangibility on the head during the charge, the rise, and the chomp. He's got his up air, which is comboable. It combos, good landing lag, and sometimes kills. He gets an intangible head during this, just like the others. Bowser, Donkey Kong, Charizard, they all get it. This move is the intangible head move. He's got his down special. This is fully charged. which gives him an intangible head when he shoots out at you. And it's got a little bit of armor on it as well, heavy armor. And now this one is a little bit tricky and extremely unlikely to ever happen. But it's in the game, so, you know, footstool attack. So not this. It's only when Plant is crouching. He gets intangibility on his head for just a second. Then we get the footstool. Plant doesn't like that. So you get intangible for just a second, but then I get intangible as you do. And then I get to keep it for just a little bit longer, just long enough to nip your butt. And that's just what he has. And that's the Plant. The final line, the last 8 characters. Joker's weird, he's got his Arsene stuff. So first of all, neutral special, he wields a gun. But he can also dodge with this gun. And when he dodges with this gun, he goes intangible. For a good while, and then he shoots you again. But of course, you can only do this, what, 3 times? 4 times? Oh, yeah, you can only do it 4 times. He can also jump with his neutral special, he wields a gun. Mario is freaking out each frame. And when he does, he goes intangible for the rising part of the jump, and then he rains lead and hellfire upon you. His down special. So not on its own, like when he absorbs the move, and once he's, you know, in those I'm absorbing phases, if he then goes to attack, that little thing that he does, he gets intangibility during that. This right there, that attack, he gets some intangibility during it. And now we go to the fun stuff. Where is he? Arsene shenanigans. First off, we've got his up special, or first off, he's got his Arsene counter. This time, he does get intangible without needing to get hit. He's also now got a new up special, which grants him frame 1 intangibility, which then lets him soar up. Wow, is he... Okay, all of that was intangibility. For like the first half of his flight, he's fully intangible, including the charge on the ground, which is a frame 1 intangibility move as well. And this move, of course, works in the air. It's more like, okay, it's more like a frame 2, frame 3 intangibility, but it works the same way in the air. And that's all he's got. Hero. So first things first, his normal move. It's forward tilt. He's got an invincible shield. Well, not even the shield, just him and his leg. His head is first, his arm and his leg. And then his arm for a little bit longer. So you can beat out certain attacks with that, but only the first part of forward tilt. The rest of it has nothing. He's got his side special, which is the fully charged one, which gives him... Oh, it's a heavy armor. That's a shame. His shield can, like, beat out... There it is. Okay, here we go. This one is gonna take some doing. There it is. Ka-clang. There you go. Full body invincibility. That was it. Next we've got the last one. There it is. Kamikaze. Kamikaze has frame 1 intangibility, and then you're intangible throughout the entirety of it, because it does too much damage and it costs 1 MP. Of course you die. Banjo-Kazooie... What? Wow, that's not your name. Banjo and Kazooie have much simpler moves. We've got his up special, Grounded. Up special on the ground, which gives him those 3 frames of intangibility, and they work the same way in the air. 3 frames of intangibility. And then we've got his side special, which is just full green. We know it's green. It's big old green. We're in the green. This is green. It's Green Day. Now here we've got some interesting moves. Terry's got some weird stuff. Up tilt. He's got an intangible arm during up tilt. There. He's got his forward tilt, intangibility on his leg. And this, of course, can combo into stuff. He's got his spot dodge count. There it is. Intangibility on his whole upper body. And also, you might not be able to see it super well, but as soon as the move starts, his full body is intangible for just a little bit. We've got his down beat, the command input version, which is the Shoryuken command, forward, down, down, forward. Gives him rising intangibility. Forward special, which would be this. Forward circle forward, down, down, forward, forward. He gets his arm is intangible during. Up special, up B. Up B on the ground, he gets intangible legs. Doing almost basically all of it. And he also gets intangible legs in the air as well, but what you really want is to charge it. You just basically hold down for a whole second. You can do this during anything as long as your control stick down. And then you up B, you get full body intangibility. It's much stronger. And then it goes back to only a leg intangibility. You also look different. You kind of like get this sparkly effect on you. And that works in the air as well. And now we get to the fun parts. Go-Go Juice. First he's got his Buster Wolf, which is down, forward, which gives him intangibility on his arm, his charging arm. Then once you've hit your opponent, both of you go intangible. Fully intangible. And then once you've been hit, once you've done the hit, Terry remains intangible while you suffer the consequences. And he looks like he stays intangible for quite a bit. Also gives him just a little bit of super armor. I can just hit it. There it is. Power Geyser, which is down, back, down, forward. Doesn't get blue or green, but it does get a tad bit of armor. There it is. Byleth does not get much. In fact, Byleth gets only one move, which is in the form of down special. This move gets him her super armor, but only at when the move is about to be released. Anytime during or at the start of it, gets nothing. There it is. There's tons of super armor, and also it has to be only on the ground. He has to start on the ground, the armor is only on the ground. However, if you were to start from the air and then land on the ground, you get your armor back, which is different to Ganondorf. Ganondorf has to be on the ground for the whole thing to get his super armor. Byleth just needs to be on the ground for the ending half of it. There's the armor. And Byleth does not get any armor during the air. There it is. You don't get super armor in the air. Min Min is a little bit... Actually, no, she got kind of lucky on the blue and green draw up smash, which gives her leg intangibility. Well, to both of her legs and then one of her legs, but it's for the whole thing. And this move is also that reflector of hers. Down smash, and the only another leg move gives her leg intangibility, which makes it good for 2 framing if you can do that. It's also quick, very quick. Down tilt, another leg move, which gives her both her legs intangible. And very surprisingly, Nair gets intangibility on it. Because it's surprising considering her arm thing, the whole gimmick behind her is that the arms are like throwing a projectile at your opponent. They are in itself already intangible, but for some reason they decide to give this blue. It also isn't just like normal Narios, it also works with special airs, regardless of what you're using. It's just that, well, for this one you can see the blue is much smaller than the arm itself. And then lastly, we've got her up special, but only on the ground. She gets a quick moment of intangibility. Full body intangibility for a couple frames. This is chargeable. Oh, so without a charge, you get full body intangibility right away. But when you do take the moment to charge it, your hands go intangible a few frames before, quite a number of frames before your full body goes intangible. The last 2 until the next DLC. When the next DLC comes, I'm gonna just do the last of them all at once. Steve is weird. His side special gives him a little bit of heavy armor. There it is. And lastly, we've got the one-winged angel himself, Sephiroth, who's got pretty pretty lucky on the draw, as far as a character with a sword that looks like this goes. So first off, we've got his up tilt, which already is enormous. But it wasn't good enough, I guess, because they also give him full upper body intangibility. Look at that. The sword already reaches Kingdom Come. We've got his down special, which on itself doesn't do anything. Hit them, as soon as the counter activates, you get your intangibility there. One winged angel damage. So first things first, super armor on all his smash attacks. Okay, it's heavy armor, not super armor. If it was super armor, he wouldn't be dying. But all of his smash attacks have plenty of heavy armor on them, and it's good heavy armor at least. It'll last him a good while. But that's all the characters now. That's all the blue and green moves and the heavy armor moves of all the characters. So if you like the video, subscribe, leave a comment, and I will see you whenever the next DLC guys show up. Oh, what the heck? Oh, what the heck? Oh, what the heck? Oh, what the heck?